Good morning, team. I'm coming to you this morning to give you a couple thoughts for the day. One thing I just posted in the team page was kind of about your attitude and the way you look at this business and realizing that people are going to say no to you. And people are going to say, you know, I'm not ready for that, or I don't really want to do that, or it's too expensive. They're going to have objections, and the way that you're going to be successful in your business is when you can take that objection and you can say, okay, no problem, and either move on or just go ahead and put that person in the back of your mind and say, I'll come back to them later. Sometimes when somebody says no, or somebody says, I don't want to join you, or I don't want to be in your challenge group, or I don't want to buy Shakeology, really just means not right now. It's not the good time in their life. They don't feel like they need it. Usually if they say they can't afford it, what that means is they don't think it's worth the money, because most people can afford things that they really want. So right now, their need and desire for Shakeology or P90X or whatever program you're trying to share with them, their need for that, they either don't see it, or it's just not great enough for them to sacrifice, because people will find a way to pay for what they care about and what they want to do. And a lot of times I think we need to realize as coaches that what your job is not to sell or push a product on somebody. It is to create the desire in their life that they want what you have. That is your job. Create the desire. Have them look at you and say, what that person either looks like, has, what they're doing, the attitude that they're displaying, all the things about them, I want that. And then they're willing to sacrifice a few dollars to get started with you. Or they're willing to sacrifice some time in getting your challenge group, or they're willing to trust you and sign up as a coach. But whatever decision they need to make, it has to come from a place of desire. And that is your job, is to create something that is attractive, create something that is inspirational or is drawing them in. And I want to take off the pressure to sell, because I think that's what a lot of new coaches feel like, is like, I can't sell anything. This is not about selling stuff to people. This is about creating an environment that people want to join. So if you're having a problem, look at yourself. Stop looking at other people and saying, well, other people just won't buy. Other people just won't commit. Other people just tell me they don't have the money. Stop blaming other people and start saying, what can I do to make this more attractive? Maybe I'm not making it attractive at all. Maybe I am being pushy or salesy. Maybe I am not sharing with people why this is so important. Maybe people don't understand the value of Shakeology because I haven't communicated that. And it doesn't just happen in one day. It doesn't just happen in 1 week and saying, oh, well, I made some good posts today, so everyone I know should buy tomorrow. It doesn't happen like that. It happens with people consistently seeing that your life is different than theirs and that what you have is better than what they have. Why do you want anything that's on TV or a commercial, or what you see your friend wearing or buying, or if somebody else is selling something that's really awesome or using something that's really awesome, the only reason you want it is because you think it's better than what you have. So when your life or your body or your attitude or just what your life is, the direction of it, if it's better than somebody else's and they see that and they recognize it, that's when they say, I want to do what you're doing. But you have to create that. And that's why people approach me. That's why people message me and come to me. It's not because yesterday my post was so awesome. It's because they've consistently seen this Lauren chick, like, her life is something I want, or man, she's working out and getting results, or if she can look like that after having a baby, maybe I can too. It's because I've shared it with them. And if you haven't been good or consistent about sharing with people about your life or about why somebody should do what you're doing, don't be surprised when nobody's joining you. And it doesn't just happen after one day. I have people from 2 and 3 years ago. I just got a message today from someone that said, I bought P90X in 2012 because I saw your video and it assigned me to somebody else. She didn't even buy it through me. I didn't know about this chick. She said, I bought it, I did it, I got great results, and I've thought about you this entire time. And now I really think I want to become a coach, but I definitely want to join your team. And I wish I would have bought from you in the first place. Had no idea this girl even saw my video or did P90X because of me. But literally 2 years later, she's coming to me and saying, I want to be a coach because I've been watching you and I know I want to be on your team. Now, I haven't been waiting for 2 years for her to come to me. I didn't even know she existed, but because of the life that I've lived and what I've presented for the last 2 years, she's ready now. And that's just one example of hundreds of people that have done that with me, but it didn't happen because I just posted one time 2 years ago. It's because I kept on doing this. And this is how this business grows. It's all the seeds that you plant that eventually grow and come to fruition because you continue in being consistent and you cultivate those relationships, and then they come to harvest. But it doesn't happen in one day or 1 week. And I want you guys to stop feeling like, well, I'll just try to hit Success Club next month. No, you're going to try today and tomorrow and the next day, and you're going to keep on putting out your story and your message and your brand and trying to help people see that you need to join me every single day, because those people are watching and they are kind of sitting back and just saying, well, I think I want to do this one day. I'm just not ready today. That's okay. If you are in this for the long haul, if you say, I want to be a millionaire with Beachbody, if you say, I want to be an elite coach, or I want to make thousands of dollars a week, I want to be financially independent, it's not going to happen because you made 1 or 2 good posts, or maybe you had a challenge group last month. It's because you're every day going to work this business, and you may not get 1 sale today, but you're going to, by golly, go out there and bust it and talk to as many people as you can, because tomorrow and the next day, those sales depend on what you said today. And I'm a little tired of people giving up so easily. If I would have given up when people said no to me the first year, or when my friends and people in my life said this is dumb, or I don't want to do that, that's silly, it's just a pyramid scheme. If I would have given up back then, I wouldn't have the life I have today. And it didn't come overnight. And I feel like a lot of people that get started today, they think, just put in a couple hours this week and next week you're going to have an amazing sale, or amazing week, a huge volume. It doesn't necessarily happen like that. It's an ebb and flow, and some weeks you're going to have an awesome sales week, and some weeks you're going to have nothing, and some weeks you're going to be busting it just to get that 5 points to get Success Club. There were weeks that I literally didn't sleep. There were probably some nights that I stayed up looking all night online for somebody who would just give me a chance, because I needed that extra point. I wanted to hit Success Club. Those are the people that make this business a huge success, the ones that are not willing to give up. And you have to look at yourself and say, am I that person? Am I a person that's going to hold on to my dream and going to fight for it? Because if you're not willing to fight for it, nobody else will either. You wonder why some people are more successful than others, or some people, it seems that the success is easier. It's not easier. They work harder. And I'm just going to compare one last time to fitness. And for those of you that have been working out for a while, there are people that you see online that get amazing results by doing a program. And then you might do Insanity and you're like, man, I didn't really lose any weight and my body didn't change that much, but that person got shredded. How did that happen? It is literally the exact same program. You guys had the same videos, the same nutrition guide, and one person did great and one person didn't really change at all. And I'm going to tell you the difference. The person that did awesome did not stop doing those darn running push-ups or the mountain climbers after 20 seconds when they were tired. They did the whole minute, and they burned and they hurt and they could hardly breathe and they felt awful during the workout, but afterwards they felt amazing. They did the same 40 minutes that you did, but they didn't rest at all. They didn't stop and say, man, this is just too hard for me. They didn't say, I did 3 push-ups, that's enough. They did all 15 of them. And maybe they dropped down to their knees, or maybe they just went halfway, but they did them all. That person is going to get amazing results by the end because they did the whole program. If you do half the workout and then kind of like, okay, that's all I can do today, tomorrow I'll do more. Just because you put the DVD in doesn't mean you did Insanity. It just means that you might have tried to do it. And it's the same thing with this business. There are people that will get started and they'll say, okay, I talked to 2 people a day for the first week. And then the next week I just got really busy, so I only talked to 2 people the entire week. But, at least I still talk to somebody. And then the next week they forget to post anything on social media at all about their business. And they think, oh, well, I'll do better next month. They wonder why after a month, this person did great. They're emerald. They're starting to make money. And I didn't really do that much. I mean, I made 1 sale and I didn't really make that much money. So, maybe coaching isn't for me. No. Maybe you didn't put the time in. Maybe you didn't put the energy in. And the person who really, really wants it stayed up till 2 o'clock in the morning messaging every single person that they could think of. And they have 4 sales this week because they talked to 20 or 30 people. You talked to 2 and neither of them bought anything. I'm saying there is no difference between the opportunity. It is just the difference in your effort. And if you want to make it, if you want that awesome body, you do not stop when you are hurting. You just keep on moving. If you want the awesome business, you don't stop when someone says no. You don't say, oh, well, I guess I tried and I just can't do this. You'll never make it. And that's what I want you to understand is the people that are successful in life in general don't stop or give up. They say, this isn't working. I'm going to find another way. I'm going to get on YouTube and make a video. I'm going to start a Pinterest board. I'm going to get back on Instagram and start reaching out to new followers, they say, I'm going to make it work. They don't say, oh, well, I guess I'm just not a very good coach. They figure out a way. They learn. They educate themselves. They do personal development. They get on a program again and start changing their body. They have something to share with people. That's what I'm challenging you to do, is stop making excuses for yourself and start saying, I'm going to work harder. I guess that's my alarm to end this video. I don't want to beat you guys up anymore. I just want to encourage you. Anyone can do it. Anyone. It just depends how bad you want it. And that goes for every single thing in life. Not just the business, not just fitness. It goes for your job right now. It goes for any business you would ever start. It goes for, the way you raise your kids or your relationships. If you want something bad enough, you put in the work. And you don't just say, oh, well, I guess I failed. You only fail when you choose to fail. And I 100% believe that. And I 100% believe in every person on this team, because I know me, I'm nothing special. I did not come into this business with special knowledge or special talents or anything. I just came in with a desire to win, and I would not accept defeat. I would not accept quitting. I wouldn't accept failure. I will find a way to make this work for me because I want it that bad. And if you want it that bad, you can absolutely have it. So get after it.